young?
Yeah, I did my first competition was March of 1989. I was still 19 at the time.
Okay.
Did another one in July that year. So I did two competitions while I was still a teenager. Then I turned 20 that fall. And that was the organization I started off with doesn't exist anymore. It was called ANBC, American Natural Bodybuilding Conference, polygraph testing, and you were supposed to be natural for life. And
Wow.
that was my first few. And that was actually where I met Tito Raymond, Jose's older brother.
Yeah, I remember him.
He was competing in that organization at the time.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a really cool time for bodybuilding, late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah. And were you always from, or have you always lived in Massachusetts, in that area?
I lived in Los Angeles area from January 1991 until late October 2000.
Oh, whoa. So, okay. Interesting. So you definitely had a bad experience as well. But I was asking that because, during that time, your young years, you had Mike Matarazzo, you had Quadzilla, you had some really cool talent there. Did you ever run into those guys?
No, they actually all came up while I was out in California, but the cool thing was,
Wow.
yeah. So I didn't, but I was able to be around the Venice Beach scene from 91 through the rest of the 90s, and everybody. The cool thing was, it really was a mecca. Everybody from anywhere in the U.S. or Europe, Middle East, wherever, they would gravitate there.
Yeah.
They would come out there and do the competitions. They would come out for photo shoots. So you got to see everybody. In fact, that's where I never met Matarazzo in Boston. I met him in 91 when he came out to California. That's where I met DeMeo for the first time. I was out in California.
Wow.
But you're right, though. That was a great time for Massachusetts bodybuilding, and bodybuilding in general. I mean,
for sure.
Man, 91 was just the nationals.
Oh, I mean, you had